And so we just need to change the file called, I think I listed on the list. You can look at the sheet. You just look at the WQM dash STL run 214. Just open that files. And I need to find it. Let's see what it is. Okay, STL is this one, the last one in fact, the last one. So you open it. Oh, what's the, sorry. Probably I did not copy it. Okay, I need to just copy it. Okay, open. And if you want to, go slow, we can go slow. Do not hesitate. That it's now our hope is that we can do together. Basically, we want to do together. But if you just want to look, just look, it's fun too. And these files basically tell you the sinking velocity of particles, whatever, in the water column. And yeah, they're kind of risky. That I think in the sheet I distributed, I said kind of was I think yeah, I did not see anything. That's good. Double the number of these files. That the risk is that. Okay.
Quick question, Richard. It probably doesn't make any difference, but does box 1 mean anything?
Which mean box are. No, that's a very good remark. I think.
It applies to all.
Yeah. It's essentially here. If you specify constant, all the boxes use the same value.
Otherwise,
you have to specify 1 to 30.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, and first, second, I think you ask a question. The thinking velocity of PO4 is here, 0 in fact. Yeah, we can do a number, to mimic the absorption, but at this point it's 0. Okay, it's 0.
I'm going to ask another question. You could actually dissolve PO4?
Remember that thing about the...
Oh, that's the Fe, the iron. Okay, thank you. But that only applies during certain times of the year. Okay.
Jim, I'll mention that box 1 is a field that actually is skipped in the model. It's for your benefit.
Okay.
If you had said varying under SPVARN, it's going to read 30 of them.
Okay.
And it's going to assign it from 1 to 30.
Okay.
So you could put anything over there. Like I said, that's just for your...
Just for your edification, if you would. Okay.
There you go.
So,
Yeah.
okay, sure.
What are the units? Is meter per day?
Yeah, excellent. So now is kind of, not tricky, but, need to know which one is which one. But simply we just double everything. Don't bother. And this basically, the first one is the inorganic solid sediments, basically. The second one is the labor particular organic matter. The third one you can see the refractory. This one probably G3, G3, right? And the things more important. This is the phytoplankton sinking velocity. Okay.
The phytoplankton?
Sinking velocity. Yeah. The first one you just think it's too small. It does not think. Diatom 3.6. The all others 0.5. This one is 0, and here is 0.5. So let's change it.
So I'm sorry to interrupt. So the only way that cyano, in this particular case of blue-greens, or that group would settle is through grazing and respiration, or grazing and mortality, or whatever you want, right? Otherwise, they don't settle.
They're not turned on in this model.
Oh, they're not turned on. Okay.
It's sort of any value
Okay.
there. Normally, we probably have a number.
Okay.
So WSD is the settling for diatoms. WSG is the settling for freshwater or other. Gotcha.
Yeah. So now we just need to work. Okay, you work on your side. I will work here. this, sorry, no, I did a mistake. So then I just quit without change it, okay? I just reopen it. And basically when you tap 2, okay, this 2. And remember, this file is formatted, okay? Keep the space exactly as it was.
Yeah, you got 12.
Yeah, exactly. I got something wrong already, I noted, okay. And another, yeah, wow.
So if you did an R, is replace instead of an insert.
Oh,
Use R.
yeah, okay, that one I will do carefully like this. Okay, this is easy, but this one would be difficult. 1.2. Right. This one is easy. 1, 0. So yes, once you're done, just check where your number ended. If ended something wrong, you have to take care of that. I think here it's wrong.
Do you always leave an extra line in these files or no?
Yes. Right, I mean, that was the option. You always have a blank line after the line in case there was separation.
The blank lines, you have to keep it as it is. This is the formatted reading. Reading basically asks the code asks I jump 1 line. So here I jump 1 line. So you have to keep that blank lines. So I kind of finished my, I did something wrong, but I should save the initial one because, now, we lost the initial one. Kind of we can remember, okay? When we run,
You could remember because
exactly, and I will come back to no. Yeah, I think maybe some of you are still working. While you are working, I do another one.
So
Okay.
now you save that as STL.run242.
Yeah, I want to copy it to an initial or base, the base, and I will change the back to half of that number. Sorry, this kind of mistake you do when you do model and sometimes cost your time, that's for sure. So it will be 1. We still have the fresh memory, then I can go back. While we are doing this, I'm thinking something is that we won't be able to do all the exercise that we listed. So if one of the exercise you want to look at, particularly interested, we can do first your exercise now, Or you have some idea of the course lecture, you want to know something specifically, we will do your exercise first. But I think this is, a help when you really use it. You know where, looking at the parameter value, how to change it, right? So now I think I saved that. So now I think everything is good. And if everyone is good, we just run it. Okay, we change the, thinking velocity. We compare the DO if there are any change or not. Ready? So. That's too far away, so I just S wrong. Okay.
Do you not need to go into the control file and change?
kept it as a base.
Oh, okay.
Is this another way to do? Yeah. I'm kind of lazy, but for us, it's still harder to figure out where, I just keep the same control file, but, change the input files. So WQM, it's like this. So everyone is ready. Kind of faster in my computer, just start immediately.
First.
I'm presenter, And frankly, I did not sleep well yesterday. Why I worry this? We did so many runs, Okay, systematically we use Ethereum. It never worked. I just run it in the master node. Yes, I kind of, wow, this would happen tomorrow, you know. You have to create a script to run it, like the real model. But this morning when I got to the lab, I just tap on this, hey, it's running. I said, wow, I think maybe John did something on the computer side, but you know, we are fortunate that it works. So now, kind of do the same, check if we have the result or not. Yeah, we have a new one. And this one, we can leave it to save space. This is one exercise that we can redo it very easily. So we can just leave it. And we just go to the post-processing. Sorry. Supposed to be, no.
So even though it's a 10-segment model, the output was the base, water quality snap op base. It's 38 megabytes. That's amazing for a 10-segment model. Well,
Yeah.
segment
Okay. Yeah, but it's not all things. There's something we never.
But it's also an ASCII, the snap files.
Yeah.
ASCII.
Yeah.
But it's only 3 megabytes.
Yeah, but something we did not look at, the output. This is the real output of the models. This is really thing, you know, APL is much larger, you know, very large, the APL, yeah. Other kind of small, yeah.
25.
Yeah.
Huh?
The APL.
Yeah.
You know, it puts out every model state variable in the water column and the sediment, so 28, and we've probably got daily frequency, and we got 36.
Oh, that's daily frequencies. Okay.
I suspect, yeah, no, for APL, I'm certain it's daily, so you know, it gets.
So everyone is okay, we just run the post-processing, the simplest way, like this. Again, 27.
The APL from
The other one is 5, right? Thank you.
45
So now it's done, it's there, you know. You can check, you really do a check, it's there. There, go back, we can, you know, go to FileZilla and you open another time, but this is the base. Kind of you need to refresh it because it's an old listing. You refreshed, I think the new output files is there, and this is the new one. And this one is the exercise 4. We just opened the same way.
Richard,
Yeah.
could you go back to the Linux part?
Sure. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, and there is a WQM SMP.opt.
Yeah. This is the older one.
Older one.
Yeah. This created February 26th. Do you see the number? So, good.
We are actually processing another file.
Yeah. Excellent. Because here the post-processing program was modified a little bit. Read the real output. Like that. Yeah. You are right. Just make it, you know. So I think you are right. We just delete all the old stuff to avoid any confusion. You know, so now we are in the step of FileZilla, and we open the new output, or this one. Yeah, or this one. And I think the better way to do this, but I just do this because this is text format. You have to get into numbers. Space is fine, just finish. So now, and we want to compare the two cases for the bottom DO in the central part of the bay, and go to the, you know, this figure, make a little bit of space for the new exercise. So we don't care others. We just do make some space, just insert, you know, to some space, and yeah. I'll move a little bit this figure. Yeah, what? Yeah, okay. This one should be gone too. I just delete it. Okay. This one I call it a base. This is our base anyway. Here we just copy paste from the neuron. The 25th is this one, right? This one we want to look at. And I think at the end we put all the exercise result in this here. So we just copy it here. We call it exercise 4, like this, just in case. So now we just compare the two rounds. And you can kind of right click. They're called, you can do another way, but select the data. Here I allow you to add another time series. Just add it. And the name is exercise 4. Then X value is the first column. Basically the first column. I think until 3,350. Okay. Then the data. The data is the new one. It's here. Huh? This is the new data. It's till, I'm just lazy, I just do it this way. So now, look at the result. Oh, I think the result is there already. What is something wrong? Oh, yeah. Hey, kind of interesting, right? We increase the, let's do it better. Okay, here we can change the, first, during the summer kind of similar. Okay, during summer, this winter, during winter, in winter is similar, it's everything doing well, but essentially in the summer does not work. So we want to look at the lower end of the things. So let's see, here we just go to 2, go to 2. Now we go to 1, or to 5. Look at this. This the orange one was the new neurons, and the blue one was the base case. You can see when you increase the thinking velocity, the staggered data, I would think a lot in that case. The water quality or dew concentration in the bottom of the bay. That's what I said. But it's understandable, You're thinking faster, you go to more into sediment too. Your diagenesis, that Dominic told us use a lot of oxygen. Then you got better situations.